Hi everyone, welcome to Sweet Twisted Tarot. We have 3 piles to choose from, and let's get your question. So you're going to already know what the question is because you clicked on the video, but for those who are joining us, I have questions on these cards, and every time you comment with a new question, I'll be writing it on a card to see if we can get it answered for you. So what question for this video? What are my best friendship traits and the worst ones? Sorry, these bad handwriting on these. Okay. So, we have pile 1. This little. I like that you can kind of see a shell in it. We have pile 2. I always kind of hold it like this. So this one, I think it's hematite or something. I'm not good with the gemstones. And then we have pile 3. This is pretty blue. It reminds me of that painting, The Starry Night. Alright, so you can skip ahead if you want to, and see you then. Pile 1. He chose this little guy. The cool little shell in it. Just gonna step this here. So, what are your best friendship traits? Like the best traits that your friends think you have. So, what's pile 1's best friendship traits? What's pile 1's best friendship traits? Let's get one more here. What are pile 1's best friendship traits? What makes you guys a great friend? These. Let's clarify the 7 of water, which is also the 7 of cups. Whoa. The 5 of cups. Let's clarify the 5 of water, which is the 5 of cups. Clarify the King of Cups. And let's clarify the 8 of air, which is the 8 of swords. Cool. With the 7 of cups. Alright. Bottom of the deck we have the Emperor on this. And then, before I forget, the bottom of the deck on here was the 6 of air, 6 of swords in reverse. So we're starting with what are your best traits as a friend. So, let's see. We have a lot of repeats. We have the 5 of water, which is 5 of cups with the 5 of cups, and the 7 of cups with the 7 of cups. So it sounds like when you do make friends, your friends really know you well. So we have, with the Seven of Cups here, I don't know how great you guys can see it. And it's clarified here by the Five of Cups. It kind of makes me think that you guys are really good at finding different options to solve problems. Because we have, this is the card of so many different choices, so many different options. And then the Five of Cups is, it's disappointment. It's having issues. These are little mini tarot cards, so. So it sounds like you guys are very imaginative, coming up with all these different ways to solve issues. I bet your friends come to you for advice. And then with the Five of Water here, which is Five of Cups, that disappointment card, it's clarified by the King of Cups. And so it sounds like even when you guys have these issues, these problems that do come up, of course, everyone has them. It sounds like you guys meet them or respond to them with a lot of care. You guys are this emotionally stable King of Cups here when there's a problem. And so I bet your friends really rely on you, or really appreciate that they can rely on you to be there for them when they're having a lot of bad issues. Then we have the Seven of Air here, which is the Seven of Swords. This talks a lot about loss, a need for strategy, and it's clarified by the Seven of Cups, which is the imagination, right? So many options. So I feel like throughout this entire reading, I mean, you guys are really there for your friends. When they have issues, you are this King of Cups for them. And when there are problems, when there's disappointment, loss, problems, you guys have this Seven of Cups response, always. You have an idea, you'll figure out a way to make things work. So those are your good traits here. Let's bring this down for you. Let's see, what do you guys need to work on? So what does Pile 1 need to work on in regards to being a good friend? Pile 1 needs to work on. What? We have the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups. What? Too many. What does Pile 1 need to work on? What does Pile 1 need to work on? Let's do this. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Interesting. And let's get one more. What do you need to work on, Pile 1? We have the Magician in reverse. Alright, let's get a clarification for the Three of Water, Three of Cups over here. Clarify the Three of Cups, please. With the Queen of Cups. Okay. Let's clarify this Hanged Man in reverse here. Clarify the Hanged Man in reverse, please. With the Empress in reverse. Let's clarify the Magician in reverse, please. Hermit in reverse. So bottom deck energy for this, we have the Three of Rods. Woo! It just wanted to fly out there. And bottom deck here, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So, Three of Cups, Three of Cups. This talks about friendship in general. They can also talk about maybe third-party situations. And the Queen of Cups can be very emotional. It's too emotional sometimes. So maybe you have a problem with if a problem does happen in the friendship, it really hurts you. You take it really bad. Like if you get in an argument with your friend perhaps, I think you'd be the person who'd be at home, probably binge watching movies, trying to get over it. The Hanged Man here, it's in reverse. And we have the Empress in reverse. So the Hangman talks about stalling when it's in reverse. It's really, it's an indecision. It's a delay, it's resistance. And then we have the Empress in reverse as a clarification for it. And that talks about creative blocks, but also a need to take care of yourself. So maybe what you guys need to work on for friendship is not waiting to take care of yourself. Especially when these emotions hit you so hard when there's an issue with the friendship, and you're so good at handling these bad situations, remember, but you have to remember that you can't just live for your friends. You have to take care of yourself. I mean, I think a lot of us have been there where, you know, you don't want to say no to your friends when they're not feeling good, when they're having such a rough time. You don't want to be like, no, I'm sorry, I can't hang out with you today. But if you need to take that break, then sometimes you have to do that. Or you have to just let them know, you know, I'm really having a rough time today too, and I was just going to chill at home. Could we meet up tomorrow? You know? You can't wait on taking care of yourself. Then we have the Magician here, and it's in reverse. And that can talk about untapped potential. It can talk about how there's so much more you could be doing that you probably know you could be doing. So much hidden talents. And then we have the Hermit in reverse to clarify it. So I think you really need to have this personal reflection. The Hermit's calling for you to personally reflect on yourself. I think that goes a lot with this other card you got here, this other group. I think it's saying overall, you're just such a great friend, especially with issues that come up. I mean, I would want you to be my friend. You know, you're always there for advice. You're a creative problem solver. But you take things so hard when they do go wrong, and you don't take care of yourself enough. And so it's really calling on you to focus on yourself and have that personal reflection. I mean, it's nice when we have friends that are really living for us, you know, always there for us, always, you know, a phone call away. But sometimes you need to be this hermit, you know? You need to be that hermit sometimes. Not all the time. You don't want to isolate yourself completely, but it's important to take care of yourself. So let's get a advice card here. I have this nice little butterfly deck. So pretty. So what does pile 1 need to know for advice? What does pile 1 need to know for advice? What does pile 1 need to know for advice? This. Zenith. She who prepares. Look at that. I love these warrior cards. They're badasses. So she who prepares. We got formulate, strategizing, devising solutions. It sounds like this is who you are in regards to other people's issues. And so the advice that Spirit wants you to know is you need to be like this. You need to be this warrior for yourself too. I really hope that resonated with you guys. Give me a minute and we will see what charms we have here. This is my little focus. It's a little shell. I think it's really pretty. So let's pull out some charms to do with this. My little charms. It's a kitty. So let's get charms to help further clarify. I feel like it was pretty straightforward, but it's always nice to see what comes up. There might be something that you're missing. So what does pile 1, what can we further clarify with the charms for pile 1? All right. So we have a 5, a 2. We have letters. We have a G and an X. That could be your ex, or it could be just a past life or an initial. We have Aries here. Aries. So you might be an Aries, have an Aries, strong Aries in your chart. We have, whoop, sticking together. We have a K. And this is a Virgo too, so you might have Virgo showing up in there. Aries and Virgo. A Z. Another G. So in your focus, we have a Z. I don't know if that's really important. Looks like there's 2 Z's and 2 G's popping out. So it might resonate with some of you. Maybe it's really important. Maybe you have a question and this helps you get the answer. But for this we have the key. And this I think of as the key to transformation, because we have the butterfly at the top of it. I don't know if you can see that all right. But it's the key to transformation. And we also have bottled up feelings. This is my little bottled up feelings charm. I think that really just confirms the cards that we got here, because you need to work on your inner feelings for yourself. You have so many feelings, and you're so great with other people's feelings, but you need to work on those for yourself. And that, it sounds like, is the key to your transformation. Because you really do rock. This is my little, I don't know if you can see it, it's adorable. You rock, Charm. Alright, you rock. You need to remember that. And we have the angel charm. So I don't know if you've lost someone important to you, but it sounds like if you have, maybe for a few of you, that they're watching over you. They believe in you. They just want you to believe in yourself. Yeah, we have the third eye here too. This I consider like the third eye charm. I have a lot of third eye stuff here. I don't know if you can see that too, but. So you're really good at using your third eye on other people, but you need to use it on yourself. We have the giraffe. And that's talking about viewing things in a new way. So it sounds like you, I mean, we knew that. You were really good at viewing things different ways. Solving problems. And it sounds like Spirit, this isn't the first time you've heard this, is it, Group 1? Because it sounds like Spirit has really been trying to get your attention on this. That you need to take care of yourself. Oh, I almost missed this, is Capricorn. Capricorn. So again, we have 5, we have a 2, we have a K, G, 2 G's, an X, an F, and 2 Z's. We have the Capricorn, Aries, and Virgo. So 2 Earths, 1 fire. Alright. So let's pull out, I have these little chakra crystals. So let's pull out one chakra to see which chakra is your strongest, and one to pull out to see which chakra do you really need to work on. So which chakra is Group 1's strongest chakra? What are they really, they're in tune with right now? I feel that, I believe, is the sacral chakra. You are unique, you are strong, you are beautiful, you feel it. And I think in this regard, it really talks about how you feel other people. You might be an empath, Group 1. There might be a lot of empaths who pick Group 1. So let's see, what chakra do you really need to work on, Group 1? What do you really need to work on? I am. It's the root chakra. Grounding. We got the Empress in reverse too. I think this is just further confirmation again, Group 1. You need to focus on yourself right now. You need to remember to keep focusing on yourself every now and then. It's really important. So I have these little dishes, and this one, it says be kind today. And I think what a lot of people forget is that this isn't just for being kind to everyone else. This is also talking about being kind to yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. I know, I remember the phrase, or someone said something, or I read it, where they were talking about how you can't fill up other people's cups if yours becomes empty. Right? You can't keep giving to others if you don't give to yourself too. You really need to give to yourself. Especially if you're an empath. You need to learn how to take care of yourself. Self-care. Alright, Group 1. That is all for today, for this one. And if it didn't resonate, please choose another pile. and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Bye. All right, group 2. Oh, I have little sparkles on the table. Found another one. All right, group 2. You chose the, I think it's called the hematite stone. I'm not really sure. I'm awful with gems, awful at memorizing them. I always just pick ones that feel good when I hold them. And this one, actually, it was given to me because I had some blood issues. And these stones are known to really help with that. So maybe group 2, you're having some issues. Maybe you're sick, you're not feeling well. I think this is a really good stone to choose for that. So, let's see. What makes you a great friend, group 2? I want to know. I'm sure you want to know because you clicked on this video. What makes group 2 a great friend? What makes group 2 a great friend? What makes you a great friend, group 2? Whoop. That's way too many. We're not reading an entire life story here, okay? That one wants to come out. We have the 3 of water in reverse, which is the 3 of cups in reverse. Let's see, what else makes group 2 a great friend? The 5 of water, 5 of cups. What else? What makes group 2 a great friend? We have love in reverse. Not in reverse. Bottom deck energy is justice for these. So let's see. Let's clarify the 3 of cups in reverse here. Clarify. Oh. Taken 2. We got the 9 of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. Let's do the 5 of Cups in reverse. Got the World in reverse. And Love in reverse. Clarify. Or it's the 5 of Cups, right side up, sorry. Let's clarify Love in reverse. It's also the Lover's card in normal tarot. But it also reminds me of the Strength card, because we have that lion there. So, clarify the Love card in reverse, please. Whoop. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom deck energy, we have the Queen of Swords. This feels like you guys seem to be like the other half of group 1, because you have what group 1 needed to work on a bit, and I don't know, group one maybe you were drawn to group 1 also, maybe like your twin flame matched with it, with those in group 1. So let's see here. The 3 of Cups in reverse talks about having independence. And we did get that Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck energy, and that she definitely knows how to be independent. So independent with the Knight of Pentacles. That's slow and steady, but definitely progress. And the Devil in reverse. So let's see here. So it sounds like you, group 2, are really good at being independent releasing bad addictions. You know, you're very more head over heart, I feel like. Or at least you're trying to be. You're trying to work on it, which makes you a great friend also. You know, everyone needs a more realistic friend, a more down-to-earth person, I think. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles there also. And the Knight of Pentacles just talks about, it was right side up. So the Knight of Pentacles just talks about hard work, a natural planner. You are productive, you keep going. And I think that also talks about the realism. Pentacles, I think, is the most stable of the signs. So you have that independence. You know how to focus on your head instead of your heart sometimes. You know, we always, it's nice to follow your heart. Of course, always follow your heart. But it's nice to be able to see where your head is coming from time to time. So there's that. The Five of Cups we have here can talk about, well, it can talk about disappointment, not seeing what you have, but it can also talk about hope. So if you have been in the situation where you have lost someone, something, maybe your house burned down, maybe, you know, maybe you went through a lot. You know, this is a lot of a loss, grieving emotions. It sounds like that you are really good at having hope despite it. And your friends really like that about you. You know, with the World in reverse here, it's the end of a cycle. So maybe you are really good at handling fights, which if you watch group 1, they really need to work on how they handled fights. So that's what I was saying, a twin flame sort of thing going on with you two. So you're very independent. You can see how your head needs to be part of decision making. And you're really good at balancing those grieving emotions, those tough situations with yourself. I think you guys need to teach group 1 a bit, and group 1 needs to teach you a bit. You balance each other out. And then we have the Lovers, or love, in this deck in reverse. I think such a beautiful card. I love this card. And it talks about self-love when it's in reverse. So you know how to focus on yourself, I think. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, and it's in reverse. And this talks about need for self-care when it's in reverse. So you guys, like I said, you guys are the yin to the yang of pile 1s, because you know how to take care of yourself. You are really good at knowing, at finding that balance. Or your friends really think you do anyway. They really appreciate that, you know, you don't just string yourself out, destroy yourself to help them. Okay, you know when you need to take a step back. Group 2. So let's see, what do you guys need to work on? What does group 2 need to work on in regards to friendships? What do they need to work on? We have the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. What else does group 2 need to work on? We have the High Priestess. You definitely yin to the yang of group 1. Maybe watch group 1s if you didn't already, because I think that also can speak to you. Just reverse the two, the best and the worst. And then one more thing. One more card anyway. What else does group 2 need to work on in regards to friendships? What else? Whoop. The Five of Fire. The Five of Rods or Wands in reverse. And we have the Three of Earth on the bottom deck right there. I know I haven't been addressing the bottom deck things. I guess I will have to remember. So let's do the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We got the Page of Cups in reverse. Let's clarify the High Priestess here. Clarify the High Priestess. With the High Priestess. Let's... Alright. The Five of Fire in reverse here. Five of Wands in reverse in a normal deck. Let's clarify the Five of Wands here. Ah, they both wanted to come out. We have the Ace of Rods, or the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. And for your bottom deck energy, you have the Eight of Swords. Oh boy, group 2. Group 2, group 1. Making me go from one side of the spectrum to the other. So, we have the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles here, and it's in reverse. And this talks about overcoming challenges. And we have the Page of Cups in reverse, of course. And that is about having emotional immaturity. So I think while you guys are so good at putting your head over your heart sometimes, you know, sometimes that makes it so that you are not very good at handling your emotions when they come up. I'm talking about the overpowering emotions like love and wants, desires, you know, it's those cup emotions, those feelings of great happiness. Then we have the High Priestess, clarified by the High Priestess, because, you know. So I think you guys need to work on being more intuitive. I have this, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is the third eye chakra, so it's IC. You guys really need to work on seeing as the High Priestess sees. You know, it's your intuition, your feelings, they don't make sense all the time, but they're so important at the same time. I know it seems silly to people who are more serious, but it's really important. You need to work on finding a way to not let your head control all your thoughts. Then we have the Five of Fire here, which is Five of Wands, and we have it in reverse, which talks about avoiding conflict or inner conflict. And to clarify, we have the Ace of Rods, which is passions, and the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, like the ideal family card. And so I think that you guys, one of your downsides is that you really avoid these touchy-feely moments, these strong desires, these happy moments. You guys are more head over heart. And there's not really anything wrong with that. I mean, you don't want to be head over heart or heart over head. You want to have a healthy balance, you know, yin yang. And so I think that's really what Spirit's trying to tell you. It's trying to say, listen to me more. High Priestess, you know, Spirit. So let's get an advice card for you. I know those are kind of like advice, huh? But let's get more clarity on that. So what advice is there for Pal 2? What advice for Pal 2? This Regina. Oh, that's such a pretty card. Look at that. Regina. she who instigates, leadership, power, provocation. I think what this advice is trying to say is not, you know, to pick a fight, but that sometimes you need to let your emotions take the wheel a bit more. You know, when you think about having, you know, a fight, you don't think as much. You're feeling more than you're thinking. I think that's what this is leading towards. Because head over heart doesn't mean more power, you know? And heart over head doesn't mean more power. It's, you need that healthy balance. We're both, you know? We as human beings, we as people, we are both head and heart. And so you really need to work on this. I don't want the shine on there, but stand up for yourself. Stand up for your feelings. Don't forget you have feelings. Okay, it's great to be strong, strong-willed. I wouldn't be surprised if when we do the charms you have a lot of earth signs come out. It's great, but you need both. You need balance. So let's get some charms for you here. So this is my little focus clam. It's a cute little thing. So let's see. What further clarification can we get for group 2? Just wanted to stick to my hands. Alright, so first off we have, it looks like, I'm not sure what that is, like a, oh, it was balanced. It was a 2 and a 3. So maybe 23. And then we also have a 5. So your numbers. We have X landing on the 10 of Cups here. So maybe that was an issue that you've had with your past relationships. You couldn't fully trust the other person to have that release. And we have a G here for letters, a Z, a C, and a B. You have the friendship charm. I mean, that's perfect for this reading, isn't it? You have both attachment charms here. Both those attachments. I think that goes with friendships. You need to remember that attachments are good sometimes. For zodiacs, we have Taurus. I told you there'd be earth signs. And double Sagittarius. Look at that, double Sagittarius here. So I think, I mean, that can be in your chart, but maybe you have best friends that are like that, or have those traits. But I think also, because we got double Sagittarius for you guys, it means to go with the flow a bit more. You know, like a Sagittarius, I mean, if you exemplify the traits, definitely goes with the flow. I mean, it's a fire sign, so it has strong emotions, but they know how to let those emotions come in and sort of mellow it out anyway. And with the music, and here's my go with the flow charm, see? It's a little dolphin. Go with the flow. Gain new perspectives. And we have the cycle on, it landed on the dark book. I call this the shadows book. You are really good at looking into the shadows. Okay, that's also like the head book. And you have the cycle on it. So you come around full cycle with the head things. But the thing you need to focus on is the light book, or the feelings book, the heart. Okay? This guy, I don't know if you can see here. He's got a key. You know, that's the head. But you need to focus on the heart. I mean, look how perfect that is. That's all that landed in your focus. That's... And we have surprises here, which the Page of Cups, right side up, talks about surprises too. Whoop. So maybe surprises are coming away. I mean, I see this now. It has a heart on its necklace. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it'll... Focus for me, focus! Oh, it's trying. There we go. It's got a little heart. So I think, again, that's just talking about focusing more on your heart. Okay, you gotta have a healthy balance, guys. Accept the attachments. You know, the attachments are important. They make us more human. You know, we're human beings. Human beings. Friendship. Friendship is the key. Alright, let's get, I have chakra stone. So, I love using these just to kind of, you can meditate on the ones that you're really good at and sort of transfer energy to the ones that you need to work on. You know, so you just sort of, you meditate and you think about the area that you're really good at, and you think about energy flowing from that area to the one that you need to work on. So let's see. What is group 2 really good at? Which chakra are they the boss at? They don't need any more energy going into that right now. I see. Oh, that's funny. That's the High Priestess here. You don't need any more energy going to the High Priestess. I think that because I am reading your energy here, I think you guys think that you don't need to be more hard overhead. Maybe you're trying to protect yourselves, but you do. So let's see what... That was definitely what you need to work on. I know you guys are trying to influence this so much. But let's see, what are you really good at? I feel. Oh my goodness. I see, I feel. You guys are hilarious. Okay. So, I see the truth. And I am radiantly beautiful and unique. Right? You guys... I think I was sure that you guys would have gotten the, what is it? The crown chakra or the throat chakra for, or even maybe the solar plexus, or definitely the root for what you guys were really good at. And you got these. So, I see, I feel. Maybe why the High Priestess was here. Maybe you do see. Whoop. I mean, you are. What was this? 2, 3. You are watching this video, so you do have a vision for that third eye. So maybe you do see it. You see what you need to do. You see how you need to follow your heart more. But you're stuck. You don't feel like you can. You want to protect yourself. I think that's why this is coming up. So maybe you're not necessarily head over heart. Maybe you have been working on trying to balance this better. You know, maybe you understand that this is the end of the head cycle for now, or for the decision. You know, you've come around full cycle. Maybe you see that you need to focus on this heart aspect. But it's the trouble is actually doing it for you. You know, feeling it. Jumping forward, that leap of faith. I think the key for you guys here is you just need to go with the flow a bit more. You know, you need to have a bit more trust in yourself, but also in other people. Because this is a friendship reading, and your friends feel like you don't open yourself up enough. I'm surprised you didn't get like a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. I'm surprised you didn't get like a Scorpio, you know, where you tend to be closed off, secretive. Alright, so I hope that resonated with you. If not, feel free to choose another pile. But thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. Hi, group 3. Alright, Group 1 and Group 2 were strong, and they were like a yin-yang sort of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what you guys have for this. So you guys pick this. Whoop! Yep, I would. Just drop it right off the table. That's the way you're supposed to do it, right? I got it. Don't worry. You guys pick this blue, the Starry Skies. So pretty. I love the color blue. It's my favorite. Okay, pile 3. What are pile 3's best friendship traits? What are your best friendship traits, pile 3? What are your best friendship traits? This one. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. That's like unconditional love. You guys are lovers. Okay. What else? What else are pile 3 people great at? That just came out. The King of Fire. Ooh, King of Wands. Rods, whatever you want to say. That's passionate. You guys are great. Okay, one more. What else for pile 3? What else are pile 3 people great at in regards to friendships? Whoop! The Two of Fire. Ah, I love it. Okay. We have the Three of Earth as your bottom of the deck. I think that was the bottom deck energy before too. For a different pile. Let's just clarify here. So clarification for the Ace of Water, please. Or the Ace of Cups. Clarification for the Ace of Cups, please. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the King of Rods, or the King of Wands here. Clarify the... Whoop, too many. Come on. I'm going to choose you. Because you bounced out, and we'll do that too. We'll do both. The Hangman and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Alright, so let's clarify the Two of Fire here. Two of Fire clarification. Yeah, okay. Seven of Pentacles. Straight up. Six of Rods is your bottom of the deck. Okay. So this is what are your best traits. Definitely the element of love, loving, caring. Everyone wants that sort of feeling. And I think you're a bit of a perfectionist in it. So I think you love being that caring person. Everyone knows you're caring. You're sweet. You're a bit of a perfectionist about it. And I don't even consider that a bad thing. I think that's like all my best friends. So comment down below. We can be friends too. And then we have the King of Fire. Again, he's the passionate king. He's awesome. Everyone knows it. I love the King of Fire. Just the feeling, you know. He knows his heart. So, to clarify it, you got the Hanged Man in reverse, which is stopping and taking a rest. So, big, strong, powerful emotions, stopping and taking a rest. And then you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords in reverse, which is talking about being open to new things. So I think what people love about you is that you are so passionate, open to new things. You know, you have that fresh perspective. You know when to take a rest, though. You're so caring, and you're so good at being caring. You know, you're good at it. Then we have the Two of Fire, Two of Wands. And that can talk about your own personal goals, your ambitions. With the Seven of Pentacles, which kind of fits really well, which is the long-term investments, looking at the big picture. So I think what your friends really love about you, what you're really great at, is you are super caring, really great at being that caring friend, super passionate. You are open to new things. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you who pick group 3 are Sagittarius. And that came up, the Sagittarius double charm came up to go with the flow in the last pile, ironically. And then we have the Hangman. You guys are good at having new perspectives, open to new perspectives. And you're so passionate. I think you guys really have so much ambition. You know that you want to achieve all your goals, and you know your goals. I'm also getting a lot of Capricorn energy in this. You know, that sort of power through. And this is how your friends see you. So I know sometimes my friends, you know, they see me in a different light than I feel I am, but if I ask them about it, they tell me and I'm like, what are you talking about? So, but your friends see you so well. They think you're awesome. They think you're so passionate and loving and caring, and you're really great at what you do. So, let's see, what does pile... Whoop! I haven't even said anything yet. I was thinking it. I'm taking it. Messenger of Earth. What does pile 3 need to work on? What does pile 3 need to work on in regards to friendship? Here. What does pile 3 need to work on in regards to friendship? Let's do that one. The Hanged Man. Ah! Okay. One more card. What else does pile 3 need to work on in regards to friendship? Whoop! Yep. The Ten of Earth. Bottom deck here is we have the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. So let's clarify the Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. Let's clarify that Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Rods in reverse. Let's clarify the Hanged Man, please. Whew. The Five of Rods, that's the visible card, and the sun underneath it, I'd say, because it was flipped the other way. We'll take both. And then the Ten of Pentacles, please. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. Clarify. Whoop. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify. Whoop. That one. The Nine of Pentacles. Bottom deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So, what you guys need to work on is a lot to do. There's a lot of pentacles in this. We have that earth, that earth, that earth. So I think, and that happens a lot when you have a lot of passion. You know, a lot of passion going for you. Sometimes it's hard to have that earth energy backing you up. So the Messenger of Earth, or the Knight of Pentacles, talks about hard work, but like a slow moving sort of hard work. You know, it talks about, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Some things that you want to achieve, you have to go slow for. You have to work slowly towards. And we have the Queen of Rods here. And the Queen of Rods is the really passionate queen. And I think that's you. You know, super passionate. We have the King of Rods here, the Two of Rods here. You are super passionate. And I think it's saying that you need to take a step back in order to achieve these high ambitions, right? Sometimes you need to take a step back and be slow and steady. You know? Or at least your friends think that you need to be more slow and steady sometimes. And then the Hangman, the fresh perspectives. It looks like, so with the Five of Rods, this talks about conflict and disagreements, but also like competition. And the Sun is happiness. So with that fresh perspective, maybe your friends think that you need to be a little less competitive. You know, I know when you're super passionate, you are super competitive at the same time. You know, you just feel so strongly on getting it done, getting it accomplished. And now I'm feeling some Aries energy too in this. You just really want to get it done, that you forget that sometimes it's a game. You know, sometimes you're working with friends. Sometimes there's teamwork that needs to be involved. Sometimes you can't just run into it. You need to go slow and steady. You know? And I think you have some fun with that. I think you have some fun with competition, group 3. And your friends want you to just take a bit more of a breath. And then we have the Ten of Earth, which is Ten of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about that security, that long-term success, family, true wealth. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about almost being there, but you don't quite have that love life. You don't have the connections. You have the talent, but you don't have the connections. So I think what your friends want you to work on is graduating from that Nine of Pentacles energy to that Ten of Pentacles energy. You know, they don't want you to just be competitive and chasing with passion over your goals. I mean, they want you to chase your goals, but with all that competition, especially when you have fun with it, which it seems like you have some fun with that. You're like debaters. You have that fun, but and that's great. You know, some people are like that, and I'm a Scorpio, so I know a lot of those people. But you really, there's sometimes with that energy, you don't have as many close friendships. You have a lot more trouble with the emotional side of it. I mean, you definitely have the passions, but the emotional side in that calm, steady, like water. You know, that flow of emotions, that steady flow. So the Ten of Pentacles here, they really want you to graduate to that true wealth. You know, she has everything that she needs. And they really want you, your friends really want you to get to that point. So let's pull out an advice card for you. So Pile 3, what advice does Pile 3 need? We got Adas, sorry. She who resists. That's interesting. Look how pretty. I love these cards. Look how pretty those are. So she who resists, Adas. Fearless, justified, resistant. I think this is talking, I think for you guys, group 3, it's talking about how you can still be super passionate. You can still resist the things that you feel you need to resist, follow those ambitions you need to follow, while still being strong, you know. It's not a downside to move slow and steady sometimes. It's not a downside to be less competitive sometimes, not need to win. So let's see some charms for you guys. So here's my little focus charm, focus shell for the charms. And let's get further clarification for group 3. Further clarification. Okay. So we have Scorpio. I told you that Scorpio competitive energy. I got that. And Taurus. So Scorpio and Taurus, they're both super duper duper stubborn. So you might be stubborn. That might be part of that competitive side. You might have Scorpio or Taurus in your chart. And then we have Sagittarius. I told you that was coming through. Oh, and double Taurus here. Look at that. Taurus. The bull. And we have Pisces. I think Pisces is very possible is like your Venus sign. With that unconditional love, that watery love here. So in your focus, you have the attachments. I think with it being open, it's like letting go of that need to control attachments. You know, sometimes I love that saying where, you know, if you want to keep sand, you don't, when you hold sand too tight, it falls away. But if you let it just rest in your hand, you'd have more of it. And it looks like the only letter you got was a K, which might be significant to some of you. And you got to the moon and back. This is actually, there's two sides to it. There's the I love you and to the moon and back. So I think with you guys getting to the moon and back, it talks more about the need for that Pisces energy here. And these two fell together here. So someone's trying to get your attention, or Spirit's trying to get your attention to let you know that you rock. I love this little thing, so you rock. And the whistle, so those. We have hiding behind here the bottled up emotions. Bottled up. And in this case, I think the emotion that's bottled up here is that earth emotion. You know, that sort of slow and steady. You really need to get in that mindset. Fresh perspective is needed. And you also got the angel charm here. So maybe you've lost someone recently, and this might be to let you know that they're watching over you. Let's find out. I have these chakra stones. So let's find out, which chakra are you really good at, group 3? Which chakra do you not need to put energy into right now, group 3? There's already enough. I know. This is the crown chakra. It talks about living your higher self. You know, it's the tip of your head. So I think you have those high ambitions that it's referring to. You know what you are going after. Or you have an idea of what you're going after, at least. Your friends think you do. And let's see, what chakra do you guys need to work on? What chakra does group 3 need to strengthen? I do. This is the solar plexus chakra. So you do need to remember that you are confident and powerful. You do. I think that goes a lot with that resist card, advice card you got here. So, group 3, I believe that is it. I hope this resonated with you. If not, please watch another pile or see if another of the stones resonate with you. It was very interesting, the different energies. I feel like there was a lot of grouped energy today for this reading. Like maybe you guys are having your friends watch this too, and so we're getting that sort of togetherness reading. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and please comment below. I have the I was talking about at the beginning, I have these question cards here. Question cards. Please don't mind my handwriting here. But if you guys come up with new questions, I'm happy to put them into these cards to shuffle to see what the question for the next reading will be. So that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.